Coyote?
Sharon.
Now that's poetry right there.
Here comes the rabbit.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, thank you. All right. This is remembering a trip to study ear falcons north of the very far north, Greenland, and very far north in Iceland, with my biologist friend Sterling Liddell. We swim in the illumination of the full moon through the cold eucalyptus branches, and the cat really does purr somewhere besides in our heads, as real as the icy wind over the garbage bin, and the smell of baked apples and hot cinnamon. We love the cold air that enters us, and the warm beaches all wrapped in this moment. Monteverdi voices sing hawk's breath on the table, and plums nestled in velvet. It is carved on jewel, with gear falcons diving from their nest on a splintering cliff to kill a lurking raven with one blow of the beak to a black cranium. And I pick up the dead body and was frozen in the rain and listen uncomprehendingly to my friend's voice shouting in the wind. We are always together in this never, which is the now. Forest of horses is what I am, in your eyes. And you have handed me your love with your smiles and tears, and my heart and your mouth knows we are still babes and innocents, dancing on the edge of impermanence as it moves rapidly and torturously. But we will always survive just like this, and this moment, the look on your face assures me. No more ferocity for lunch. The shadows of teeth are enough to frighten tiny creatures into trembling in the shakes. The tall purple irises at the door to the cave are a torch lit to honor us if we sleep there on the heaps of golden coins. But I would rather kiss your finger in our hideout than be rich for 10 trillion years with the lion lords. I polish the stars off my boots, their skin now, faces of Rembrandt and Shakespeare on their tops speak to one another, covered with the comedy of bruises and torn nails. Smell of lime and squeezed rind mixes with stardust settling around a rusty refrigerator lying on the hill. We are hearing a car roar in this instant between the changing of climates and the love we claim with our infinite presences. How badly we like to invent it. We pretend to be billowing clouds of flesh, giving morning kisses on the backs of our necks. We are floating, suspended in honey, like cupids in amber. Listen, the whales are singing very clearly in our hearts, and this blade of violet light on the window ledge. And now, keep this even with the other Venice. Well, I'm glad to see some of you. Glad to see all of you. I love to think of the red-purple rose in the darkness, cool by night. We are served by machines making satins of sounds. Each blot of sound is bud or star. Body eats bouquets of the ear's vista. Booty, eyes, ears, nose, ina, Garumi, Navi. The machines are too dull when we are lion bones. Move and breathe when we groove. Andre Mata, Sharu, Sridham, Dindas, one equals one. And I'm going to close with two other poems written in 1962. This one was written in Mexico, coming back with trip to bring back cultures of the sacred mushroom. Written the day after Marilyn Monroe died. Marilyn Monroe, today thou hast passed the dark barrier, diving in a swirl of golden hair. I hope you have entered a sacred paradise of full, warm bodies, full lips, full hips, and laughing eyes. Ah, roar, roar, no thou. Oh, ooh, farewell, perfect man. Fare thee well from thy silken couch and dark day. Ah, roar, gar, na is farewell, mur, drum, clara, rahur, thee, oh, da, no, gru, ra. You might have seen me reading this one on a website or YouTube or someplace like that. I read this one through 3 lines at the San Francisco Zoo, and I had to shout it at the top of my lungs. I had to blank, it was beautiful. Blank, shouting at the top of my lungs, but I don't read it that way. Maybe you can hear it. Silence the eyes, become the senses, drive drool from fresh repugnance, thou whole, thou feeling creature. Live not for others, but affect thyself from thy enhanced interior, believing what thou carry, thy trillionic multitude of broad bushes and silences. Oh, you are heavier and dimmer than you knew, and more solid and full of pleasure. Gar, 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 clear, gar, 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 gar,